Yeah, it means a lot to me. I've met with a lot of those guys who have been drafted, and they've kind of paved the road for the Oregon tight end. There's a lot of guys in the league that are Oregon tight ends, but I take pride in coming from Oregon and going to that school. I poured 4 years into it, and Oregon poured right back into me. So just being able to put on for the school means a lot.
Do you feel like being lower helped set the standard for that position? You specifically like
Jeff, Jeff.
Yeah, that's the early years, and then the last couple of years, you really set the standard.
Yeah, I hope so. I really feel like I poured into it, poured into the young guys. I know there's a lot of talent coming through Oregon. We're always getting the best players, so a lot of those guys are super talented and are probably better players than me. So I'm glad I got to spend time with them, and then obviously being able to play 4 years at the University of Oregon, I feel like I reset the standard for the tight end. So
what does it mean to you that you and Jeff specifically, like you're the last of the crystal ball guys, to be the guys from that class to get here? Like, yeah, Mo's here, but he obviously left.
Yeah.
So what does that mean to you? Like, there's no more crystal ball guys left in Eugene. Like, you're one of them. What does that mean?
Yeah, it means a lot. I love Coach Cristobal, and he was a great recruiter, a great coach for me, and being able to be a part of that staff. And then obviously he left, and Coach Lennon came in and filled the shoes perfectly. But being with Jeff and growing up with him, realistically, seeing him come in as a freshman, and then me and him growing to be here at the Combine and achieve our dreams, it's been amazing. So,
Terrance, what do you think is an underrated part of your game?
I'd say blocking. I think, obviously it's a point that I want to get better at, but I feel like I'm a proficient blocker. And you try on the tape, there's times I'm putting guys on the ground, and I think that's something that I don't get enough credit for.
Do you have a favorite route you run?
Probably a sail route.
Clutch gene is something that we talk about with quarterbacks, but you seem to possess it as a tight end. Can you speak to that and how your preparation goes into how well you play in clutch moments?
Yeah, 100%. I think, one, I feel like just not being wavered by the situation, but also being prepared, like you said, getting a lot of reps with the quarterback, knowing that in big time moments he's going to come to me because he trusted where I was going to be on the field. That trust is huge. So having that relationship with the quarterbacks and then being prepared, knowing what you're going to see on those big moments, the pressure, and just being able to fall back on your training that you've done.
And your big game performances seem to kind of give a homage to a guy who's a future Hall of Famer in Travis Kelce. Do you take anything from his game, and maybe do you look forward to probably playing against him or maybe the same uniform as him?
Yeah, no, 100%. He's one of the best to ever do it. So I like to take a lot of things from his game, especially at the top of his routes, his wiggle, his yards after catch are amazing. So you can take a lot of notes from that guy, but I definitely watch a lot of his film.
What's your relationship like with Bo? Were you able to watch much of him this season?
Yeah, I'm still really good friends with Bo. Keep up with him today, and we had a great relationship, and I've been able to watch him. Obviously, being from Denver, my whole family roots for the Broncos, but especially when they have a couple guys there. We had Bo, Troy, Alex Forsythe. We have a lot of Ducks over there. So, but I've been able to watch him, and he did a great job.
What would that be like to be back in Denver with them?
Yeah, it'd be amazing. Growing up in Denver, everyone's a Denver Broncos fan. And just being able to play with a teammate that you've had a great relationship with, won a lot of games with, and I say even more than that off the field, me and Bo have a great relationship.
What advice have you given you for this process?
Yeah, he said just take it day by day. It's a long days, a lot of stuff asked of you, but just go out there and do your best. And he obviously told me that I'm here for a reason, so do that.
Terrance, have you met with the Seahawks?
I've met with them informally, yes, sir.
How'd that go?
It went really well.
And it's been like a big part of either Kenny Dillingham